U.S. Representative Madison Cawthorn reached a prominent role as the youngest pro-Donald Trump agitator in Congress after his election in 2020. But the North Carolina representative has proven to be a nuisance for his fellow Republicans, who are angry, frustrated, and deeply concerned about his conduct. The freshman lawmaker quickly alienated aides after he won the election, and then immediately backed Donald Trump's efforts to overturn his own loss in that same election. And Politico reports those who know him say Cawthorn has been on a downward spiral ever since.
The things that we are wanting to fight for, it doesn't matter if our votes don't count.
That's exactly right.
Because, if our election systems continue to be rigged and continue to be stolen, then it's going to lead to one place, and it's bloodshed.
Right.
Politico spoke to dozens of Cawthorn's associates in Washington, D.C., and back in his home state, North Carolina, who all tended to agree Cawthorn had not fully recovered from a 2014 car accident that left him in constant pain and unable to walk. Cawthorn has puzzled colleagues by ignoring advice and resisting mentorship offers, and his personal conduct has angered Republican leadership and drawn attention from law enforcement. And associates say his quick rise has gone to his head. According to the Washington Post, in his short time as a lawmaker, he has accused fellow Republicans of hosting illicit parties and using cocaine, twice tried to carry a gun onto a plane, twice been cited for speeding, and a former colleague of the congressman is calling for an investigation into his potential insider trading. And North Carolina voters challenged his candidacy, saying he should be disqualified over his involvement in the Stop the Steal rally that preceded the January 6th Capitol insurrection.
Let me tell you, the Second Amendment is not written for sporting. The Second Amendment is so that the tyrannical government ever wants to rise up, we can stop them. And if anybody ever wants to say, oh, well, you know what, citizens with a few small arms fire would never be able to stop the federal government. I absolutely disagree. Ask the Viet Cong how they handled the Marines and the Army in Vietnam.
Many of the sources who spoke to Politico felt that Cawthorn was emotionally unprepared to become a congressman, and he is facing a steep challenge in the Republican primary race. Karen Wilson, a former supporter whose partner Bruce O'Connell is one of Cawthorn's challengers, said she recently spent time with the congressman and thinks he would be relieved to lose. And retired Army Colonel Rod Honeycutt agreed with that sentiment, saying Madison is a young man in trouble. As a recent string of internet scandals threatened to derail the clean-cut image Cawthorn has tried to curate for himself, the lawmaker has responded to recent controversy by saying that blackmail won't win and that he is not backing down. We will bring you more as this and other stories develop. Thank you for tuning in to Raw Story TV. Please be sure to check out the headlines at rawstory.com. Stay informed and tap below to take action by liking, subscribing, and joining all those who like their news raw.